Well, hello and welcome to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection since 1991. My name is Pete Connor. I'm your host for the program, and this is a Wednesday of May 10th, 2017. We've got a couple of on-location segments for you today. First, we're going to meet the newest Habitat for Humanity family and their new residents and to talk with those folks. And then we're going to go to the Retrofit Companies and learn about the upcoming e-cycling day here in Owatonna, a very popular event for lots of people. As a reminder, we'd appreciate your input as to what you'd like to see on our programs. And if you do have anyone who is in need of some recognition or you have an event that is in need of some publicity, please let us know about that so we can include it in some upcoming programming. Contact us by emailing us at owatonatoday@charter.net or by calling our show's producer, Leanne T, at 390-5751. And now we're going to take a quick break for some messages from our sponsors, and we'll be on location for our segments. Please do stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Brenda with the Mortgage Office of Brenda Bednar, aligned with American Mortgage and Equity Consultants, where closings feel right from the beginning. I'm a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Owatonna Public Utilities, real people, real reliable, real progress. Making life a little easier day after day, taking pride in our community, listening to what you say, a voice you can talk to. We're growing with you in mind in everything we do. Owatonna Public Utilities.
Hi, this is Nick Paler from Turtle Creek Nursery and Landscaping. Come see our wide variety of plants. Proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. We are here on location at the brand new, spanking new finished home for Habitat for Humanity. And we are here today with Pat Heydon and the family who will be moving into this home shortly. So everyone, welcome to the Owatonna Today Show.
Thank you for hosting us.
All right.
Thank you.
And we have with us Nafiso and two of her sons. We have Deanie. Can you say hi?
Deanie.
Yes. And you are?
Sade.
Sade, all right. So, Pat, this has been a long time coming for this family. Would you tell us a little bit about Habitat for Humanity and then how long this process has been for this family?
Certainly. Our Habitat Homeownership Program is a lengthy process. This family has been working on it for 18 months. We start with the application process, and our application process is really threefold. The first is demonstrating the need. What is your need for housing? Are you currently living in a place you're paying too much for rent? Is it substandard? Is it too small? What are your issues in your current housing? The second piece we look at is ability to pay. We are a mortgage lending company, so we will sell this home to the home buyer at the conclusion through mortgage financing. So we have to look at their income and their debt. We want to make sure that the home is a blessing to them and not a burden. So we want to make sure we're doing appropriate mortgage financing. The third criteria is willingness to partner. We ask our home buyers to put what we call sweat equity, which are volunteer hours into the construction of their home, to work with us on fundraisers, public relations event today, and just help share the information about what Habitat for Humanity is about and how important and beneficial that partnership is. So that's just to get to being accepted into the Habitat Homeownership Program, and then construction begins. So we met here, we decided it was June last year. We met on this lot with just weeds and a sign.
It was.
With the Owatonna Today Show, and talked about the home that was being constructed. Today we are one step away from owning the home for Dawood and Nafiso.
Absolutely. And you had your grand opening on the 29th of April. Did you
Correct.
not? Or your grand
Home
opening?
dedication.
Home dedication, okay. I knew I was not using the right term. So, and then when are you looking at actually closing with the mortgage and that kind of thing?
Certainly. Our home dedication was on April 29th, which is really just a celebration of the end of construction and that the house is ready for this family. We're now working on the mortgage documents. We're planning for the mortgage closing to be on May 16th.
Okay, and then after that, Nafiso and her family can move in.
They get to move in, yes.
All right. So Nafiso, tell us a little bit about your family. You have a rather large family.
Yes, I do. I have 7 kids, and I'm married to Daoud, so it's a very big family.
Right. And where does your husband work?
He works at Pearson.
At Pearson.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And 7 children, what are their ages?
I have 14 and a half, 13, 11, 10, 8, 6, and almost a year old.
And almost a year old.
Yes.
Okay. So you really did have a great need to have a home of your own.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Yeah. So tell me how this whole process was for you and your family. I mean, you and your husband Daoud obviously put a lot of sweat equity hours into this home.
Yes, definitely. It's been a long process, but to see the house come into this shape, it's amazing. You cannot even visualize how it is. So it's a good process to be part of.
And what were some of the things that you and your husband actually did as far as the construction of the home?
Since I had a little baby, so Daoud was the one who actually put a lot of the construction.
Sure,
but
that's
I did,
right. It's a little hard with a 1-year-old to be pounding nails, isn't it?
Definitely, but I participated in other different kind of things, which was great for me. DIY and other things that was there. So.
Okay. And so how many hours did Daoud actually put in?
300 or so, if I'm correct.
I think Daoud cleared over 400 hours of volunteer hours on the construction of this house. I don't remember the exact hours, but definitely well in excess of what we asked them to do.
Wow, amazing. And tell me, Nafiso, what does this mean to you and your family? You'll be moving in now in a couple more weeks.
Yeah, it means a lot for us all to be in a place that is sufficient for us and it's meeting our needs. So we're excited.
So we are standing right here in the living room, which is a really nice open space, and we have a bit of an open concept here. I'm just going to pan a little bit. I started over here on the wall, and there's actually some pictures that your children drew up on the wall. So I mean, already it's beginning to feel like home. I'll just pan a little bit, and we have a really nice open kitchen and dining room area. And then how many other rooms do you have here on this first floor?
We have 2 bedrooms in this floor.
Okay. And then a full-size bath, I see.
Yes.
That's the bathroom.
Yes.
And then how many other rooms do you have downstairs? Because with 7 children, where are they all sleeping at night?
Yeah, thankfully we have 3 other bedrooms downstairs and a full bathroom.
And a full bathroom.
Yes, and a family room as
And
well.
a family room as
Yes.
well. Wow. I bet you can hardly wait to move in.
Definitely, we're all excited.
Okay. And now, boys, you helped a bit with this. You're actually not quite old enough to do the construction, but what things did you do to help Habitat and also to help with getting the house built?
Kind of shoveling the dirt.
Oh, okay. And you helped with some fundraisers too, didn't you? What did you do for the fundraisers?
Do you remember putting all those tools in the jars at your house last fall? There were nails and screws that you put into jars. Do you remember that?
Oh, okay. So you helped put some of the materials together then for those people that were building the house.
Yeah, the family helped make the centerpieces for our fundraiser last fall.
Oh, and those were the centerpieces.
Yes, yeah. So we just put assorted nails and hinges and screws together in jars and then decorated the jars that sat on the tables at the fundraiser.
Wonderful. But now you're kind of the landscape crew, aren't you, a little bit for the outside? Tell us what you did for that.
What?
Your pallet gardens, the pallets you built.
We wood with it, and we put flowers.
Okay, so you took pallets and you've actually made them into flower boxes? Wonderful. And as soon as the house gets landscaped and that kind of thing, they will be outside and we'll have some beautiful flowers then to spruce up the house. Great. So what do you think about moving into a house of your own?
Awesome.
Deanie, what do you
How
think?
about Deanie?
Great.
So everyone is really quite excited about this. Okay. So after the family moves in then, do you do any more continuing education or anything with them?
Our homeowners completed many hours of education prior to
already. Okay.
During this process. So they've taken classes on financing, budgeting. We are working on, and we will continue to work on some home maintenance ideas. You know, part of working on the house is they learn, those had the ability to learn how the house goes together. So when there's things that need to be fixed, he'll be able to either feel comfortable doing that himself or know who to reach out to. After the house is closed, they'll continue to be invited to the education programs that we do have, as well as our DIY events that we have for the youth, and hopefully can build some additional things for the house. We have benches and pallet gardens so far for them.
Okay, so that's a good start. And I'm assuming, boys, you're going to be helping moving in the furniture and that kind of thing too, when it's moving day.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you guys packing already? Are you packing?
No.
Not yet?
Not yet?
It's kind of hard to decide to pack, isn't it, right away? Because you don't know what to put away.
Right.
Clothes and the books. Clothes and books.
Okay. So, Pat, then this makes how many homes for the Steel Waseca chapter of Habitat for Humanity?
This is our 24th home.
Amazing. Wow. Wonderful. 24 wonderful families that have been helped into home ownership. And you are starting on your next project. Tell us very quickly about that. We have about 30 seconds left.
Correct. We're working on House 25. We have our homeowners selected. They'll be introduced here now later this month. We're working on the build design plans with our new construction manager, Bob Schmidt. We'll be working and we'll be getting everything together and our calendar together. We'll be looking for volunteers, hopefully starting in June. For this next build.
For the next build. And it's still on the same street, just a few lots down.
Correct. Just 2 lots down from this house today.
Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for being guests here on the Owatonna Today Show. We wish you many, many happy years in your brand new home.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Thank you.
And audience members, please stay with us. We will be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Hi, Eric here from Owatonna Senior Place. Participate in one of the many active fitness classes we have, or hop on the bus for one of our great day trips. We have a variety of programs and activities happening throughout the week. Our goal at Senior Place is to create positive moments for you at a reasonable and affordable price. Don't forget the Senior Place Partnership Program, with over 40 businesses giving discounts and incentives to you for being a Senior Place member. Contact us for more details. Live full, live well, live long.
Hello, I'm Glenn Mager.
And I'm Michael Mager with the Brick Mager Funeral Home and the Medford Funeral Home. At Brick Mager, we are privileged to have served the families of Steele County community for 118 years.
Whether you choose traditional burial or cremation, we promise the tribute your loved one deserves with the peace of mind that you require.
We are proud to be part of the Owatonna Today Show.
Greetings from the Steele County Historical Society. We invite you to visit us and enjoy your county's history at the History Center and Village of Yesteryear. Check our website for current exhibits and monthly programs.
Hello, my name is Katie Marshall. A year ago, my family and I became homeless. We were scared and alone. Today, with the help of Steele County Transitional Housing and generous donors like you, my family and I are safely housed. I am working, going to college, paying my rent on time. My children have a warm bed to sleep in every night. My family and I are so grateful for this second chance. Please help others in need by donating to Transitional Housing today. Everyone deserves a safe place to live.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. We are out here at the Retrofit Companies because it is time for their spring recycling day, and we want to find out all about that. And I'd like to welcome owner Steve Kath and Michelle Gwin. Welcome to the Owatonna Today Show.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, welcome to the Retrofit Companies, Leanne.
No, thank you. Before we get started on talking about the recycling days, Steve, we'd like to find out a little bit more about the Retrofit Companies, how it got started, and how much it's grown, and what are some of the services that you provide through your company.
Sure. Well, we've been in business 25 years. We actually started the business in March of '92, Leanne. My former partner, Mike Noble, and I were both working for another company and decided we wanted to start our own company. So we actually approached the incubator board at the time, and they accepted our invitation, and that's when we were still up in the Merrill building at the West Hills complex. Started in a small office there, and gradually over the years we grew to, we have about 65 full-time employees right now at the Retrofit Companies out of 2 locations. We have the facility here in Owatonna, and then we also have a facility in Little Canada, which is a northwest suburb of St. Paul.
Okay. And what do you do?
Well, we got our start doing energy-efficient lighting upgrades initially, just that would help companies save money on their electrical bills. And we became an electrical contractor because we were forced to do so after a call from the State Board of Electricity saying in order to quote labor on a project to do the energy-efficient lighting upgrades that we needed to have a contractor's license. So we became an electrical contractor, and then we just kind of matured and grew from there. In 1994, Minnesota passed a law that we could no longer throw the mercury-containing fluorescent lamps in the dumpster, which everyone had been doing up to that point. So then we started actually picking them up and going to different locations and stuff, picking them up and actually getting them to a facility that would process them into usable commodities. So now after we started that, different things became more recyclable, that electronics and different things. So now we have trucks that travel around the 7-state area, picking up all types of different types of wastes and stuff.
Okay. So where is your geographical area that you do a lot of your work in as far as your energy efficient lighting upgrades?
Well, currently we're doing energy-efficient lighting upgrades for one of our largest customers, and we're doing 110 of their locations all over the United States. We have actually worked in probably about 40 different states within the United States, as well as Alaska. Wow. 2002, we did Eielson Air Force Base facility where it took us 5 months to do in North Pole, Alaska.
Wow. So it's amazing the amount of growth that you have had over the past 25 years.
Yeah, we've been very fortunate in that regard, Leanne.
So tell us where we are standing right now. It's your newest location for your facility is here in the old Walmart building off of Hoffman Drive. And tell us what we're looking at right here.
Well, you're looking at a lot of the products and things that we have right now in our facility that are waiting to be installed at different locations throughout Minnesota and the nation, to be quite honest with you.
Okay.
So that's what we're looking at right now, as well as some of our recycling, like pallets and different things that we have for our collections that similar to the one we're going to have on May 20th here.
Okay. All right. Let's switch venues and let's go over to the recycling location, and you can tell us more about your recycling day coming up on May 20th.
Certainly.
We've relocated to the area where the Retrofit Companies stores their recycling that they receive from the public. And Michelle, this is kind of your baby. Tell us, first of all, about the recycling day and what things people can bring and what things you cannot take.
Sure. The recycling day is May 20th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., which will be out in the main parking lots. They'll be able to bring electronics like the past, along with lamps, ballast, and batteries. Things that they should not plan on bringing would be any chemicals, paints, anything that's a hazardous material will not accept at the Owatonna collection. We also will take appliances too, so we've got a variation of lots of different things that come in. Pretty weird stuff.
Okay, well, I was just on this one piece. I don't know, have you ever recycled an organ before?
Yes. It's very common in Owatonna.
Ah, okay. And so you said appliances. What type of appliances? Refrigerators,
microwaves, washers, dryers, freezers, chest freezers.
So any kind of appliance such as that. Okay.
Humidifiers, take all of that business.
And in fact, you just took in these two pieces of equipment here.
The sweet coin machines.
Yes. Wow, who would have thought? Wow. So people bring in their electronics to you, and then also batteries. What types of batteries are you referring to?
Oh gosh, anything from your standard alkaline batteries to NiCads to sealed lead acid batteries, car batteries, you name it. I mean, there's a lot of different types of batteries that are required in the state of Minnesota to be recycled, and we've got outlets. We also allow recycling drop-offs Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30. So if the collection doesn't work, we can sure make it work Monday through Friday too. So
actually, we have, if you're hearing the noise in the background, Owatonna Metal Recycling is here to pick up a load of metals. So.
Yep, busy place.
Busy place. So tell us then, the items that you pick up for recycling then, what happens to them?
Everything is here at Retrofit Companies. We're a 100% recycle company in which all of our electronics are going to a end facility in Wisconsin that is reutilizing those heavy metals, the lead glass, the plastics. They're going into a secondary market. Nothing that we do here goes overseas, so we try to keep it as transparent as possible. And, if you trust us to bring your stuff here, we want to make sure that we're doing the right thing with them.
Okay, so every single item is totally recycled. It's not thrown away. What can be reused is reused, like, for instance, the mercury from the old lamps. And
the fluorescent lamps go through a retorting process, and those end caps will come off. The glass is separated, the mercury is separated, and all of those products go back into a secondary market for commodities.
And to be reused. Wow. That's really wonderful, because you can be assured that when you bring something here, everything will be properly disposed of and nothing will be discarded into the environment to damage the environment.
Yes, absolutely. We're a 100% green company, and we're just trying to do our work and providing great services with a transparent solution to all of our customers.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's really wonderful. And you do make money off of the recycling, do you not? Or do you? I mean, there is a fee for, I shouldn't have put it that way. There is a fee for bringing certain things for recycling. Tell us about that.
There is a fee. We make very, very little margin profit off of putting products together like this, like the collections. It's more so we've still got to pay our volunteers, we've got to pay our employees, so that money that is being collected is ensuring that we're still offering a safe alternative solution for collections and bringing some great help in and making sure that it goes effortless really on our part. It's a big deal, it's a lot of fun, but there's a lot of elements that go into collections like this.
So Michelle, tell us what some of the costs will be for recycling items that people bring in on Saturday the 20th.
Sure. So any of your screen items, your TVs, computer screens, they're $20 each.
Okay.
If you have a printer or a laptop, anything like that, it'll be $3 each. And then the smaller items like your mice or your keyboards or maybe some small computer speakers, those are going to be at no cost.
At no cost. And then what about cords? We always seem to collect a lot of cords from things that don't work
into that
anymore.
free item.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So just about anything can be brought here to be recycled that
anything that doesn't require additional documentation. Again, we won't be accepting paints or any types of chemicals. We're not a facility that can that has the licensing here for stuff like that.
Okay. So very quickly again, tell us the date, time, and place of your recycling.
Absolutely. We are set to be here at May 20th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. We'll be at the front of the building. We'll have Shred Right here also on the back side for paper shredding
wonderful.
too.
Great.
And we'll be ready to roll.
Okay. All right. Well, Steve and Michelle, thank you so much for allowing us to come and visit your wonderful company here. And people of Owatonna, get out here with your recycling. No dumping it into the landfill or, heaven forbid, a ditch. Okay.
Thank you. Thanks, Leanne.
All right. Please stay with us. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
See, I fumbled up the lab.
Amy Swain Hearing Centers is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show. I'm Dr. Amy Swain, and I want everyone to hear better.
Hi, this is Barry Gillespie, president of ERA Gillespie Real Estate, where our pledge is to save you money, save you time, and simplify your life. And we're proud supporters of the Owatonna Today Show.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. Thanks so much for staying with us. We've got some community announcements to share with you right now. First, the 2017 For the Paws Golf Tournament, hosted by Reggie's Brewhouse, benefiting the Steele County Humane Society, will be on Saturday, May 20th at Brooktree. Shotgun start at 12 noon, $200 per team, includes golf cart. Then a silent auction and beer bash at Reggie's Brewhouse after the tournament ends. The Steele County Historical Society will be hosting a vintage and perennial plant sale on Saturday, May 20th, 2017 at the Village of Yesteryear Carriage House. The sale will be held from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Steele County Historical Society is accepting donations of vintage items and perennials for the sale. We will accept most vintage items such as antiques, dinnerware, furniture, and more. We will not be accepting clothing, books, magazines, or record albums. Call SCHS at 507-451-1420 to schedule an appointment for pickup or delivery of your items. The sale will be set up on the south side of the village between the carriage house and print shop. For more information or to make a donation, again, please call SCHS at 507-451-1420. A free event called Unplug and Play, Party in the Park, which will be Saturday, May 20th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Manthe Park. It's a National Kids Day to Park Day, and we're celebrating with a party in the park. Enjoy free activities in Manthe Park, take your turn at the bounce house, play nature hunt, bingo, and learn how to play pickleball. Fill up for lunch with Papa Murphy's Pizza and Kona Ice. Normal rates for pizza and Kona Ice. Come and celebrate with us. I like the idea. Unplug and Play. Saturday, May 20th, recycling collection at the Retrofit Companies from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. All manner of lamps, shatter shields, incandescents, etc., all kinds of TVs, anything that's electronic, appliances, batteries, a wide variety of things that you can bring for the recycling day. And that will be at the Retrofit Companies at the old Walmart building, 1010 Hoffman Drive, Owatonna, again on the 20th. LTO announces its 2017-18 play schedule. The fall play, Shrek the Musical, directed by Sandy Hardy Hagen. The holiday play, Memories, Moments, and Music, directed by Kathy Purdy and Gayleen Steckelberg. The winter play, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, directed by Jeffrey Jackson. The spring play, My Man Godfrey, a comedy directed by John Terrell. And the summer play, Seussical, a musical directed by Bree Velsky. And that'll take care of our announcements for today. Please come back on Friday because we will have the Teacher of the Year candidates as well as a recognition for OEA retirees and the Friend of Education Award. Thanks for being with us today. Be well. Hope to see you back on Friday.